We will investigate the relation between state and religion in China in this video. China acknowledges 5 religions: Catholicism, Protestantism, Buddhism, Islam, and Taoism, but Chinese policy aims to control them. These 5 religions are closely supervised by government agencies. All cults are banned, and members of cults are placed in re-education facilities. In some areas where there has been ethnic tension, building mosques is restricted, but in other areas there are no restrictions, and the government even subsidizes building mosques, and even participation in the Hajj pilgrimage. The government supports rebuilding places of worship destroyed in the Cultural Revolution. However, the government also destroys unregistered places of worship. The traditional religion across much of China is Taoism. Taoism is an ancient traditional belief system based on the writings of Tao Te Ching in the 6th century BC, which has been an important influence on Chinese culture. Taoism focuses on the Tao, which is often translated as the way, but this translation does not quite capture the entire meaning of the Tao. The Tao is the ultimate unifying thing in the universe. All things are connected by the Tao. Taoism also focuses on opposing principles, in the principle yin-yang. This is an understanding of the world that sees opposites, light and dark, hot and cold, and so on. Deities are worshipped in Taoism, but they are also dependent upon the Tao, like everything else in the universe. This unifying system encourages being one with nature and self-development. This is achieved through meditation, feng shui, and reading and chanting scriptures. It was the most popular belief system in China until communism in the middle of the 20th century, and since then its popularity has decreased. There is also a traditional philosophy which developed in China at roughly the same time as Taoism, and is known as Confucianism. The guiding principle of Confucianism is to develop humaneness by following rituals which develop character, loyalty, and reciprocity. It could be thought of as a system of virtue ethics. It takes an optimistic stance of human nature, teaching that humans can always become better through individual and communal efforts. These 2 belief systems that have existed in China for over 2,000 years have influenced Chinese culture, but have at times conflicted with the views of the state, and followers have encountered persecution. In the 1st century BC, Buddhism reached China and established itself quickly. It has existed in China to varying degrees of popularity ever since. The People's Republic of China was declared in 1949, and initially took a very hostile approach to religion. Religion was derided due to its associations with colonialism and feudalism. Places of worship were repurposed for secular use or destroyed, and the government dissuaded people from following what it said were superstitious beliefs. The Cultural Revolution ended in the 1970s, and the attitude towards religion was relaxed. The 1978 Constitution allows for freedom of religion, with some provisos. Since the 1990s, many Buddhist temples that were destroyed in the Cultural Revolution have been rebuilt.